Here are today's top news stories and why they matter. The Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, has warned that it will impose targeted sanctions on individuals or groups obstructing Guinea-Bissau's return to civilian rule following last month's coup. The recent political upheavals, one successful coup in Guinea-Bissau and a failed attempt in Benin, dominated discussions at the ECOWAS leaders' biannual summit held in Abuja, Nigeria on Sunday. ECOWAS Commission President Omar Aliu Toure told reporters that the bloc would enforce sanctions against anyone hindering the transition process after leaders rejected the coup authorities' proposed one-year transition plan in Guinea-Bissau. But is ECOWAS demonstrating the strongest possible response to Guinea-Bissau's political crisis? Well, that's a question we put to DW correspondent Brampus Humus.
I don't think the events in Guinea-Bissau itself had much to do with this threat. It was obviously very much more to do with the failed coup in Benin, which, as we now know, is the work of the Sahelian states Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, probably Niger in the main role, with Russian backing, which is quite clearly something that ECOWAS absolutely wants to avoid. And so they are threatening targeted in Guinea-Bissau late, I have to add as well, because the transition period has already begun and is on its way, and perhaps Embolo is plotting his return after a year. But in any case, they left it very late. It's not much to do with the situation in Guinea-Bissau, and I can tell you that it will not change anything as far as the situation on the ground in Guinea-Bissau is concerned.
A Zimbabwean national is making headlines after authorities discovered more than 580 passports hidden in his baccy in South Africa. Edward Titaivi appeared in court on Monday following his arrest in Waterval last week. DW correspondent Thuso Kumalo has details.
Police say 43-year-old Edward Titaivi was apprehended after a tip-off about a white baccy carrying hundreds of passports. A joint operation involving the flying squad, anti-hijacking unit, and local police led to his arrest. Officers recovered 582 passports belonging to Zimbabwean, Malawian, and Mozambican nationals. Each passport contained cash with additional money wrapped in a black plastic bag, amounting to more than 7,000 euro in total. Investigators believe Titaivi intended to have the passports illegally stamped by corrupt border officials, enabling immigrants to stay in South Africa unlawfully. He now faces charges of fraud, money laundering, and violating immigration laws after appearing before the Belfast Magistrate Court in Mpumalanga. The case has raised serious concerns about the role of foreign nationals in facilitating illegal immigration activities in the country.
The problem is immigration officials at the border, they refuse to give the Zimbabwean or the foreigners 90 days. You have to pay for the 90 days. So what happens? People are given 30 days. Then after 30 days, you can't go back. That's what created this thing where people would be giving someone money to go and stamp for them.
All immigrants were viewed as corrupt because of such practices. But this shows the deep level of corruption within Home Affairs. And people should look at it from both angles.
At least 21 people have died following flash floods caused by torrential rain in the coastal city of Safi, Morocco. The flooding occurred after an hour of intense rainfall on Sunday, unleashing a surge of muddy water that swept through the area. Dozens of homes and businesses were damaged and several vehicles were carried away by the flood waters. In Safi's historic old city, at least 70 homes and shops were inundated. Water levels began to recede by Sunday evening as rescue teams continued searching for possible victims. The National Weather Service has warned of heavier rainfall expected on Tuesday across Morocco. The country is currently experiencing widespread rain and snowfall in the Atlas Mountains after enduring 7 consecutive years of severe drought, which left many major reservoirs critically depleted. That's all we have for you today. Don't forget to leave a comment, share, like, and subscribe to our channel, DW Africa. I'm Ajua Tenkrama Domina.